You're right that the concern that we have in churches and faith organisations is that where we are largely led and run by volunteers, and we need to make sure that that there is a proposal that everybody has full-on training. And so does the person that comes to open up St Agatha's by the Gasworks in the morning on a voluntary basis so that it can be open to the public? And again, there's another aspect to this, which is that churches specifically have an ethos of openness. I've often said that they're not to be seen like office blocks with a scan thing at the front door where you have to sign in, but much more like a park with a roof on the top, places that are by their very nature open to the public, and quite deliberately actually take the risks that go with that. And we therefore need to make sure that things are proportionate. We mustn't be cavalier, but we do need to be proportionate. And so working out what level of training isn't really needed, what the risks really are, and how we might then mitigate them. And the danger, of course, is that our society tends to run towards maximum mitigation. And something I've written is to say that if we are in a place where government, through the duty that is then imposed, leads us to the point where we say, well, actually, the best way to deal with this is simply to close, leave the doors locked, then we will have given the terrorists an extraordinary win. Not deliberately, but unintentionally. We will have said to the terrorists, we've been frightened into closing our churches down. That's to give an extraordinary win, unnecessarily, in my view. And we need to make sure that, therefore, the duty is structured in a way that is really properly proportionate. So one of the things that's in the response document, which is very helpful, is to say that instead of saying what is the absolute capacity of a building, because most churches in the land do seat more than 100 people, is to say what's the average numbers of people going. If you've got an enormous wool church in a country area in the east of England, where there's huge wool churches as to be found, but serving villages whose entire population could fit into the building, should they have the same duty imposed on them as a busy nightclub in central London? Yeah. Probably not. So we need to make sure it's proportionate.